Hi, I'm Maya and I went to Istanbul for 10 months for my study abroad. I specialised in ceramics and glass design, and at Loughborough I study fine art. I chose to go to Istanbul to try out a new specialism and experience brand new culture. During my preparations for going to Istanbul, I had a few complications with my application. This was a difficult time for me, trying to navigate the end of second year and look into moving away. The visa for Turkey is very expensive and I struggled financially. They also delayed my visa multiple times, so I wasn't able to go to Turkey until the day before university started. I would have liked to have had more time to settle in to a new city before university started. However, all things considered, it's not the end of the world. Istanbul is a major city in Turkey with a population of nearly 16 million people and is separated by the Bosphorus River. Many call it the gateway from Europe to Asia. I loved living by the sea and having the accessibility to so many opportunities. This is the university, Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University. It's on the seaside overlooking the river on the European side. It has a beautiful location offering many social events in the area. My first semester, I focused on experimental and decorative ceramics such as underglaze, raku and sagar. I had never studied ceramics before and was excited to experience a completely new specialism. I chose Mimar Sinan University for its access to resources and facilities, specifically in the ceramics department. At Mimar Sinan University, you are able to pick and choose the modules that you wish. You are allowed to take multiple courses, as many as you wish, from a range of subjects. For example, here I'm taking a sculpture class, a glass course. I was also able to take courses from the painting department and the textiles department if I wished. As I didn't have much experience with ceramics previously, I wanted to work with conceptual design for my studio module. Therefore, I looked into a design route and made my first set by creating unusual tableware. Another reason I chose Mimar Sinan University was for the access and possibility of working with glass. Throughout the year, I worked on hot glass blowing, kiln casting and stained glass. An area of ceramics I was able to expand on was mould making. I was able to create exact replicas of objects at a fast pace, and I used this a lot in my second semester projects. Here are some additional images of what I worked on in my second semester. I also focused on wheel forming, which I hadn't done before, as well as more experimental and tricky glazing. The main focus of my year abroad was to expand my knowledge on other areas of fine art that I hadn't worked on before and try new specialism to see if that worked best for me. The trouble with picking ceramics was that I lacked any technical skill or previous knowledge. I was able to have a thorough understanding by the end, however, that didn't mean that I didn't face any difficulty along the way, such as glazing issues and many spillages. A big difference I noticed between Loughborough and Mimar Sinan is that Loughborough offers one main studio module in which you are able to work on your own practice. However, the modules in Mimar Sinan are much smaller, meaning you often have to take multiple classes with less credits. In these classes, you often have to follow a theme or guidance. This is not always the case, but I do feel as though it limited my creativity in certain areas. Living in Istanbul was great for travel opportunities. I was able to move around all throughout Turkey, such as Cappadocia, Izmir, Şile, and the capital, Ankara. I was also able to visit Norway, Switzerland, and Germany during my study abroad. One of the best parts of the study abroad experience is making friends. At the university, there are so many opportunities for social events as well as in the city. I enjoyed making both Erasmus friends and Turkish student friends, as it's best to expand outside your bubble. As well as travelling, the food is incredible. From pastries to kebabs, sweet and savoury, they have some incredible traditional food I had never heard of or had the opportunity to try before. Living in Istanbul was incredible, however it did come with its own set of challenges. Living in a place so different to your norms means trying to adapt to new lifestyles and especially in a place where you can't speak the language. Luckily, Mimar Sinan offers language courses and I was able to gain an A1 qualification in Turkish. By the time I left, I could hold a conversation and communicate the basics easily. In conclusion, my study abroad was everything I had hoped for. Through the ups and downs, I've come through a different person, grateful for the opportunity given to me, and I will definitely be visiting Turkey as soon as I can.